you're capturing the window, you capture a single part of the screen, and that's where all the rolls are going.
Yeah. He will not be here this week, at least to my knowledge. But on that note, he did say that he was going to get better art. But I am actually, while we're on the subject, I'm actually pretty excited to play with him. It'd be cool to have a solid fourth. also posted my link for shared stream. I still love that fucking gun by. All of them, honestly. I do have shared chat on. Sweet. I did not see your chat, if that's what. Hobbling noises. This next week. Well, it says that you and I are the same one. Did you open up chat and type something in there? Okay. Oh, I see it. Testing chat with the waves. I saw you at 9:25 posting that the waves, Daedra Flame. Yeah, I don't see like you talking to Daedra in chat. Maybe. Oh, that's why. I was thinking we. Inserts facepalm here. Oh my god. I thought I had it selected. Alright. So, we'll switch to the talking screen. So I do have a few announcements before we get into recap and a game update, if you will. I'll actually address that right now. The Celestial Knife, the +2 knife, it is only effective against beasts. So like forest critters and things like that, since it was used as a ceremonial sacrificial knife.
For beasts meaning animals, or beasts meaning
like animals
as well?
Normal animals, like forest animals.
Okay.
So, River's +2 dagger is only good against animals, basically.
Against beasts,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Does it count as then anything else then? So, like, is it just a normal dagger versus everything else? +1? Or, like,
no,
how
it's
does
a
that work?
+2. So it's a normal dagger against, everything else, since when you entered the room, the general was using it as a letter opener. So it is sharp.
Okay.
But it's... Oh, here's the hostages. Okay.
Why does everyone have so many daggers, actually? I noticed that we can see each other's like sheets now, and I'm just looking at like what everyone like has in terms of like equipment. Everyone has so many daggers. River has like why do you
It's the starting equipment
like
and then
5 daggers?
the background and all that.
Yeah.
Well, you can't leave the house without at least 4. I mean, come on now.
Right?
One's for one certain animal, one's for another, one's for your neighbor. And we'll throw him.
Remember the Oprah thing? You get a dagger. You get a dagger. Everybody gets a dagger.
Throw daggers at people. I wonder what Oprah's dex modifier is. Like, I can't imagine it's higher than like a 3.
I would.
Are you talking about skinny Oprah or fat Oprah?
Well, I don't know.
Well, when she did that, you get her. She was fat Oprah, and I think she's skinny now.
She's started to balloon again. I know she's gone from like 220 to like, or was it 280 to 120, back to 280 and back and forth.
Jesus.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, yeah, it's she's got a handle on that. Enlarge and reduce. So,
fucking adrenochrome is some shit or what? I don't know.
Alright.
But the large reduce spell. All right. So announcements. You'll be getting a new friend next week. Yay!
We have a new player joining next week.
Yes.
That should be fun.
They are Dragon Teacup. They will also be streaming with Minds and I in our shared stream to get more people into the madness.
His partner helped me do my entire overlay.
What's that?
I said his partner actually had me or helped me make my entire overlay, and she did a fantastic job.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Also, we next Friday is pretty much like an open house party for everybody in the MMO to come in, meet each other. I'll be giving out digital rewards for everybody in the party. Yeah. So come crack open one, talk about your character, and meet the fellow weirdos that are playing with you.
One of us.
One of us. The greater good.
Crab people.
Yes. Great reference. Alright, so last session. You have infiltrated and received a key ring from a desk of the surface. I guess you could say midway point from the main siege camp and to the general's camp in the city. So I guess the courier's post, or supply camp, if you will, supply outpost. From there, you all by accident or somewhat by accidentally found old mine tunnels that they have used and repurposed as smuggling routes.
I wonder it was there the whole time.
So, you guys snaked your way through ever shifting maps that the gods were very indecisive about. And you found yourself. You chose to. Well, you all decided as a group to have River Scout ahead to see what the tunnels were like. At the entrance of the tunnels, you did receive a map, which I for. Oh, that's the one handout I forgot to do today. Okay. Is the map of the tunnels. You are all confident that this part in front of you, there is a rest area. You did hear whimpering and people getting the shit kicked out of them from around the corner. Last time we did leave off, River triggered a few traps and alerted some freaky looking dogs. If I remember correctly, I shared what they look like. Here's what they look like again. There's two of them.
Still not convinced that's a dog, but you know.
It might be a ferret, like a dire ferret.
I mean, where's Lilo? I mean, she'll be able to tell us.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I don't remember if we were about to start combat or if it was, or if the dogs weren't like truly alerted yet, or what was going on.
Yeah, I thought River could see them, and we were waiting to see, or we were waiting. We stopped when River was making the decision to either sneak back to us or try and sneak past them, or to attack, or what they were gonna do.
Yeah, I think that was what we were doing.
Alright.
Where is River's token?
It is invisible.
In the shadows or invisible. Yeah, I think that.
It's somewhere here. Okay.
Yeah. Is Merv there?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I just didn't know if you'd like gone to do something just real quick.
No, it's okay. I'm here. Just... Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Alright.
Uh. Hmm. Oh. Hmm.
All right, so to your immediate passive perceptions, the dogs are smelling in the hallways and they're stopping about here. Uh, let me do a little bit of this. I don't know why it's rap, but or hip hop, but there we go. All right, that doesn't work. So from line of so from the torches along the walls, you do see a towering ogre walking the halls with behind these magey animals.
Ah. I'm glad that you're invisible. We don't know where you are, which is,
River's
you
gonna
know,
like
accurate.
just like smack her little like just kind of gently like scrape her the end of her spear like right here, revealing her position to the rest of the group.
Ah.
I don't think we're sneaking around those.
So, do you want to get into position at least, and then we can go loud?
Make the opening move.
Alright. Alright, so what's their distance from me? It is 100 feet. Okay. I had.
Should we get a charging start if we know that they're up there and we just can't see them yet?
We could sneak and get a little closer. Like remember, we can trigger a surprise to force them to have disadvantage on initiative if we all succeed at like stealth check as we approach.
Okay. I'm fairly stealthy.
Yeah. I think, giving them disadvantage on initiative is probably a pretty good idea. But let's see what the stealth check is. Oh, this session is going to go off to a really good start.
Yeah.
Let me update that. I don't know him, by the way. Okay, so stealth. That's not too bad.
I think you did a self roll.
Oh, it's a private GM roll. It was a 16.
Cool.
There. That should work.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I will be the distraction as we approach then.
So you're going that wall, and I'm just kind of...
Yeah, like fumble forwards and then like,
I'm going
alright,
here
natural
and going
one.
this way. And you're just going the north side, making a whole bunch of noise.
Yeah. I'm just walking straight towards them, basically. Alright, well.
Kind of want to hide behind here then.
So, let's see. Well, I'm guessing we start combat now, I guess.
So
I rolled a nat 1 for the stealth check.
Yes, I did see that, which is slightly hilarious. So the ogre.
He's a 18-foot long dragon.
He's bright pink and blue.
I am but the ghost. You are an avalanche.
You know, I don't really fit in with the stone. Maybe if we were above ground.
Well, just glide along the ceiling.
Alright.
Yeah.
You hear a loud, piercing whistle coming from the ogre, and he says, I smell fresh meat!
Eat. I love a good barbecue.
It's okay. I'm still first in initiative. I might not be very quiet, but at least I'm fast.
I forget if I get an advantage on this. I'll roll normally for now. And anybody care to trade?
Do you have the lucky feat?
I don't
No,
have. I
the
mean, if you want to
alert.
trade initiatives with me, that's fine. I don't actually have any need to go first. With putting you first in initiative is generally good because wizards like setting up their buffs or debuffs or whatever. First round is always a good idea.
Yep, I was looking features.
Okay. I so mote it be.
Hang on 1 second. I want to see this alert. Doesn't have the details. Okay, hang on. Hop in. Alert.
The alert feat, by the way, allows you to initiative swap and add your proficiency bonus to
It's the
your
proficiency,
initiative
it's
roll.
not advantage. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I was
yeah,
trying to look for. Cool. Thank
yeah.
you. Okay.
So I believe that would just be a +3 to your roll, but
Yeah, it's automatically added.
yeah.
So, cool. Okay.
Anyway, you swapped and you're first.
Okay. Then first things first. I'm going to run up just a tad.
Well, combat has to actually start.
I thought. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, my
that
bad.
would help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go.
Now, let's see. Oh, by the way, where's my familiar? Did you?
I got
on this
you.
map?
He got destroyed, but yeah, you did take an hour to regenerate him while we were deciding what to do.
So Kosuke should be here. There we go.
Hold on. Let me. I do have the art.
Kosuke rolls for initiative.
Do I have? There's initiative. Normal. Okay.
Damn.
13. Okay, not too bad.
The owl rolling better than River.
Okay. So the first things first, I want to see. This is a 60-foot range. I need to run up 10 feet, 15 feet. Okay. So I'm gonna go up here, and I'm going to create a bonfire right here.
You're still tapped onto private GM rolls, by the way.
I'm not. I just placed the template.
I mean, we can see the template, and I can see that you started concentrating the spell. It just doesn't show up in the chat log.
It hasn't rolled anything, is the thing.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I didn't realize it was a multi-part spell for that.
I'll create bonfire. Click on it. Yeah. So I placed that there. It's gonna be a The ogre has to make a deck save of 16.
Alright.
Well, it's going to be 1d8 fire damage. And yep, that hit. Great. He's got -1 dex. Perfect. Yeah, so it's just a 1d8. And d8.
You want it to accent your pets
Roll.
so you know, synergy.
Oh,
He
nice.
takes 4 fire damage.
What kind of build are you gonna go for, you know? Is it gonna be a defense build with a bubble?
And
You're gonna have to
that's
fight
going to be
war
my
bosses,
turn.
arena.
But now it's everything around there is lit up. Hopefully that has turned the wargs away. So they're looking at the bonfire.
How bright is the bonfire? Here you go.
Just as a bonfire. I would assume that it's bright light for 15 feet and then dim light for another 15.
Gold +1.
Weird that the cantrip spell, the spell doesn't actually list if it like you'd think it would emit some light, but it doesn't actually list
Yes.
anywhere on the spell.
I'm trying to get the right
Yeah,
SRS gear that
I mean, it's just a black transparent fire, maybe.
Yeah, it says it ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried, but like it doesn't actually say, you know, hey, this gives off light.
It emits light. Yeah, it's a fire.
Yeah.
That's hard as fuck. Like, what else would it do?
I don't know. But that's once that's done, I'm going to retreat. One measure. Just want to make my thing, and I'm going to go another 15 feet back, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Nice.
Wargstern.
Because I'm on the wrong thing, that's why. 5. Is going to bark or make whatever the fuck noises it makes and goes to his turn. Oh. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so he's going to run over to Otoroshi like a long lost friend and hit him.
Does that provoke opportunity attack?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And if only you had Sentinel.
Hold. Well, technically, both River and you would get it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not let me.
Is it because it's not your turn?
It probably is. Yeah.
Alright, let me bring it back.
You're talking about attack of opportunity? Is it like walks by River's space?
Yes.
Yeah.
Assume it's made at advantage since River's invisible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although that would break invisibility, making the attack, but it's still an attack advantage.
Yeah, it's not letting me actually roll it. Like it rolls that.
So it rolls you. That is weird.
That's just because I had to like.
So
Hotkeys.
We can't really hear you, by the way. You're very quiet. Maybe I just turn you up on Discord.
Oh, I don't know why it's not letting me roll.
Probably. I don't know.
Let me just try refreshing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wonder is it letting me like roll? I just roll an attack with like I don't know claws. Oh yeah, no, I can't attack either. Something's up, Fargrim.
okay.
It's
You fuck-
broken.
Oh fuck.
Let's see.
What did you do since last time?
Nothing.
Everything. Hang on. Let me remove my character and see if it's still on me.
It's supposed to be on River's turn right now. All the turn restriction does is like prevent other people from moving during their turn. Attacks can still happen because of attacks of opportunity, but we're literally not allowed to attack on
Yeah.
on our shrine
when I-
sheets.
Yeah, when I go to roll, it just says that it's because it's too far. It's 25 feet away, and my range is only 5 feet. I would
Okay.
assume that it would allow me to roll an attack, so I don't know. Do you have it targeted?
Yeah, I see that they have it targeted. Let. Okay. I took off some shit that I don't really need. And refreshing. Oh, what's up, Dirty? Alright.
Jerry's having tacos.
Tacos.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Refreshed.
But River's token disappeared. I wonder if that's the cause.
River's tokens right there. I can now see them. They're no longer like properly invisible.
I can't. Alright.
get all that. That's for some reason my Breath of the Dragon attack is broken too. Oh,
What the fuck?
Game systems, modules. Have you installed any new modules since last time?
Just one, but I don't have it active.
Hmm. Uh,
I have Tokenizer Torch. I can disable the soundboard. Don't need that. Socket lib. We
you
don't
don't
need.
need.
Yeah, we don't
Well, you
need
do need
that.
socket for that. That's one of the requirements for some things to run.
We don't need
But
sequencer.
I mean, here's the thing: if the modules weren't having anything issues last time, then new modules. The only thing I can say is that did you do anything with the sheets differently since last week?
No, the only thing that I didn't knew was take the file that you awesomely coded and Mines and I figured out how to re-upload it to Foundry through
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, because yeah, you said that you'd accidentally wiped his sheet by re-importing from D&D Beyond, so that's why that was needed apparently. But yeah, no, if nothing's changed on River's End, I don't know why it's causing issues. I have no clue.
I mean, Otoroshi attacked just fine. Or, no.
Let's try and
Oh no, I just cast a spell.
Gotcha. So,
Spellcasting is the working for me.
But yeah, I don't even see. Well, let's see.
I'll try reloading it one more time. Oh my god.
I'm wondering if it's because I'm around the corner and River's out of sight for me.
No, it shouldn't be an issue for you. For like River, the issue is that River's attacks actually just aren't working.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see that River did show up and then it said plus invisible, and now I can't see River anymore. Amazing.
And I'm clicking on all your daggers. Let me see. 10 sheet. Alright, let's disable combat. And if I have to redo it. Alright. Let's fucking. Because last session, you know, they were doing combat and it was fine. Alright. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Alright. I'll want that one. Dice tray, content manager, don't need. Drag ruler, sure. Don't need item piles, journal scaler.
I don't think it's a module issue because if like the only new module you've installed is what? Have you updated any of the modules actually? Because we're not running.
Oh, that could be it because the new stable version and
Some of the new stable versions are updated for version 13. We're not running version 13 because some of the stuff isn't updated. So if you've updated some of the modules to what's so-called support version 13 of Foundry, I can see why they'd break it.
I just some of those things that you were asking me about those puzzle pieces. I have created a set. The whole set has a minimum of 3 stars, which gives me a set bonus
Anyway.
on defense.
Alright, I will.
Awkward.
It is. Because literally it was working yesterday.
Then they all individually give me their own bonus.
I don't know.
So I completed 4 of those things all in one set. It gave me a set.
I'm getting a bunch of warnings for add-on modules, configure, update.
Yeah,
Alright, I just hit
I'm
update
not
all.
touching anything.
Do I need to update?
No,
No, you don't
I
need to
am.
do anything.
it's almost done.
That is so odd. Alright. The world's loaded in properly. Oh, right password.
Screw mine.
It's still taking a minute for me to get back in.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would take longer for them to stabilize versions because I know that's a thing with Foundry where they have like smaller versions until they get to a solid number or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. So generally it's version 13, like I think we're on version 13 of Foundry right now, but like, or rather that's the current version, but we're running version 12 because not every one of the modules is updated yet.
And he always wants me to go play a game with him, and I'm like, hey, why don't we play something?
All right.
Okay, so hypothetically if I click this staff now, this glaive, that said, something supposed to happen there. I got a new message.
Sons of Forest.
Edit macro. No.
How soon did she ever be playing Frag Poker Crazy?
Okay, I can do the. Okay. Manage modules. What is broken then? That one wasn't working.
None of my buttons are working. What spells? If I try casting this spell here, does this work?
That seems to work.
Okay. So, spell works, clicking the monk feature works, but the moment I click, like, I don't know, any one of my attack, it doesn't work.
Well, for me it says it's 10 feet away.
Oh, I don't get any error message. So if I just go stand next to a guy, and I attack now, I'm just gonna attack him with a claws attack. No, I get no pop-up and no information telling me that that claw attack
Alright.
failed. It's just I press the button and it does nothing. Bite, same deal. All of my attacks just say they do not work.
Alright, I deactivated everything. Let's start from scratch. Raw Dog Foundry. Here we go. Now try.
I'm gonna put my stream on the BRB screen while we troubleshoot technical details.
Yeah.
So
Good
if you're
idea.
watching, use the restroom.
Dated wrong or something.
I think it wasn't supportive of the new or it wasn't supportive of the old stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
It didn't really
You
give
might
me
have.
a clear message when I updated everything.
Yeah, if you were updating it to like, if MIDI updated to like support version 13, it could be breaking because we're still on Foundry 12. That might have been the issue. Ah, alright, well, everything works now. Let me get myself into initiative.
And so it does.
Okay.
Making sure Kosuke has his initiative of 13.
Thank you.
Yep. This actually works a lot better. Alright.
Alright, put me back into 6.
Okay, so we will go to River's attack of opportunity against the warg.
Yeah.
I like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
An
But-
advantage.
About to give yourself a fur coat?
Are you not rolling your advantage roll?
I mean, it rolled there already.
Ah.
2d20
Oh,
keep,
two.
KH for
That's
keep highest.
Yep, I see that now.
Yeah.
A 12 and an 8.
Alright.
Nice. So would the target stop there, or would it continue going?
I don't know, to the warg. What's he doing when
Oh, he was-
stabs
he was-
him from the invisible?
He'll yelp, but continue rushing over to Otoroshi. Your attack of opportunity before his.
Well, you don't get an attack of
Oh.
opportunity as they're approaching, unless you have the sentinel feat.
Alright, cool. I played that wrong in previous games
Yeah.
then. Cool.
So he can run 60 feet and still attack. Brutal.
Like 55? 50.
Damn.
Alright, so it should be about there.
Cheat. Oh no, Tidy 5e is dead now. I don't know how to access this thing. My sheet nicely laid out, and now I'm back to this fucking red and black nonsense. Alright.
Okay, so range 30.
Why isn't it River's turn right now?
Huh?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
The second war
I-
needs to go.
Yeah, because like that was just an attack of opportunity
yeah, no,
before
I
River's
fucked
turn.
that up.
Yeah.
So wait, River had a 16?
Well, we had to
River
reset.
We had a I think River had a 13 and the bird had a 13. But I don't know.
It kind of
Yeah, I
works.
thought both wargs had the 15.
The only one I'm not I don't actually know is the ogre. I think because it was you, then Warg, then maybe
Kosuke.
the ogre, and then Kosuke, then River, then me. I think the ogre was like right before me actually. Ogre was like at the bottom at like a 10.
All right, I
Yeah,
got
the
you.
ogre's got a -1 to Dex.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised.
And then Warg had 15. Because I know they were back to back.
Yeah.
And then 13. We'll actually
The
give her...
actual initiative number doesn't matter, just the order matters, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. So like,
But it's River's turn, regardless. The other warg just moved.
Okay. There's over here. And use one of the things. Any one of those things. Question.
Alright. So 20 feet cone, 5 feet wide. So they both take dexterity saving throws.
Looks like it anyways, not why it's not exact, but whatever.
Yeah. Alright.
okay. Nice -1.
What is with these rolls?
A 2D8 is pretty good, actually.
No, never mind. They're not nat 20 and a nat 1. That's just a
It's
passive
just
fail.
image for a passive
Okay.
fail, yeah.
I looked at that
Extra
at first
attack
glance,
roll.
thought it was a natural 20 followed by a natural 1.
No.
Okay.
I assume that hits the one.
Yeah.
Hey. What do you overgrow? Oh, the overgrow.
Why is it targeting that one? Don't understand.
Oh, I had that other one targeted, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
He threw the dagger and then returned it.
Oh.
Alright. How the fuck did the ogre get over there?
Over where?
What the fuck? Okay. I don't know how the fuck. He was right here just. Dude. Okay. I might have to go back and clip that. Maybe I clicked and dragged. No, I controlled Z'd on the warg, which teleported him over there. I think that's what did that.
Okay.
Alright, so in total you did 12, 7, 14, 15, 16, 19 damage to this one. Alright. Most of his fur and parts of his... It shows that Otoroshi, River, and Ten are not in Foundry.
Yeah,
Oh.
just ignore that.
Okay,
We're here.
cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was extremely distracting. But no, this one looks,
Badge. They attempt to raid.
yes.
Ooh.
It evades you. Punch.
What's the meaning behind the double X there? Is that just, it's a miss and it's a natural one, I guess?
Probably.
Hmm. Anyway, Bird's turn. Who's he gonna help action?
Wait, where's Kosuke? There. Yeah, Kosuke's gonna come and I'm gonna move my character back up. So that's only 5 feet. And he's got flyby, which means
He does not provoke attack of opportunity. So you can run up to something, use a help action to give the next attack against it advantage, and then just leave their range.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna run up and give River, the help action, and then he's gonna fly around this way. Actually, you know what? He's just gonna fly back here.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, River's way up here. Never mind. So he was here. Sorry, I need to measure 30 feet. Well, 30 feet would be here. He's got 60 feet of thing. So he's gonna fly here, which is 35 feet. Gonna give River the help action. And then he's gonna fly over here. Actually, you know what? He's just gonna fly over in this direction. He's gonna stay right there. And that's gonna be his turn.
Very nicely done. Alright. Ogre's turn. He's going to harumph towards 10 and throw a javelin.
Okay, cool.
I like it.
Foundry disconnected for a second there while you were doing your measurements, and it's like, alright, cool, let me refresh, and now it's just giving me a blank screen. Awesome.
Yeah, it shows that you are no longer in Foundry.
Wonderful.
Jesus Christ.
Attack of the Gremlins.
Is it angry that I haven't updated to like 13? Is that
No. It's just, like, I don't know, like normal tech issues. Normally this is just resolved by just doing a quick restart of whatever the world is, or if you're running on like a server, you restart the server, but
I can, it'll just take me a second if you'd like.
yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, yeah.
The refresh. Here we go.
Yeah, just one more refresh. Last refresh for fun.
What's one more, right?
Yeah, exactly. Alright, yeah, that turns me to the login screen just fine. If it would give me the actual login screen, that would be great. I just see the background art with Group B and the build. Foundry, you have to give me the login screen. Alright, fuck it. Alright, time to bring out the emergency browser. Completely different browser time.
That's hardcore.
Going in live.
Jump to this message. Copy link. Paste link. Awesome. That one shares my thing. And there we go. Cool. Map loaded in. Just immediately swap browsers, fix the issue. Don't know what the issue was to begin with, but cool. Anyway, continue with the ogre's turn, I guess.
Alright.
Threw a javelin. I'm guessing he completely decided.
Oh yeah, he
that
shit
you
the
were
bed
the
on that.
broadside of a barn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now it is your turn.
I mean, did he like stub his toe as he went to throw it or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome. So this is 15 feet that way. I'm going to avoid his reach there and just go right past him in a straight line. And attack into do a glide attack into this warg with let's do a a bite. Normal. A 13 to hit the warg probably doesn't hit. Maybe the AC is low, I'm not sure. It does? Cool. Awesome. So do that. 8 damage plus. Let me open my sheet. Go to my favorites. What was it again? What chat link did I have for this thing? Non-reach weapon is at +5. So 8 plus another 5 damage.
All right, so you scorched the top layer of skin and fur and got it down to the crackling, popping bones.
Awesome.
Most of its face is just gnarled flesh, and it smells absolutely horrific.
Ew.
All right,
Alright.
Otoroshi, let's go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna place my second hand on Stillwind, and I'm gonna try and beat his head in with the blunt side of the fan. Now, when I move forward, flanking is advantage or flanking is +2?
Flanking is advantage.
Okay. Public roll.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep it up. I seen something on
13.
the page too, and it was like, yeah, he's refusing to take any PDO, blah blah blah, just like it. And then
13 hit them last time. That's what I rolled to hit.
And normal damaging would be 13 damage.
Okay.
And it pushes him back.
How would you like to kill this thing?
Yeah, I just want to bonk him on the head and just smash him into the ground, I guess.
Nice.
Like a fly swatter.
I love that.
Big ass fly swatter.
He is dog meat at your feet. Nice. Alright, so
Then I'm going to. I wish I could actually go this far without having to click on something else and measure, and then I think it was there. Yeah, I'm gonna fly over here. I'll run over here, and that's gonna be my turn. There really isn't a way to see how far you're dragging your character without.
You can just measure it beforehand. Press if you press Control, and then just click and drag. What's the card? You can measure distance like that. So you don't have to move. You can just do. Yeah.
The thing
Yeah.
is, oh yeah, you can go here, but at the same point, it's okay. So I click on there, and then I go to move. I'm like, was it this tile, or was it this tile? That's what I'm
you know.
saying. I wish I could just. It would pull it up as you're dragging it.
Yeah. Generally speaking, we have these things as humans called, object permanence and spatial recognition. So you just generally just supposed to remember the tile that you want to move.
Well, the thing is, the tile. There's two different grids on here.
yeah,
It's throwing it.
it was throwing
Oh
me
yeah,
off
there is
too.
like weird larger grid.
So it's, I know it was on a rock, but which rock?
Anyway,
Yep.
for the warg's turn.
Got you.
What's that?
All right. It's the other warg's turn. Actually, it will just bite River. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah, they definitely hit.
Yep.
6 damage.
No.
Just
Like,
no.
it's like, here's the thing, that's minimum, what, 1d10 plus, yeah, okay.
It's 8.
So it's minimum 1d10 plus 8, so anything below a 9
9.
is reaction, okay, I'm immune to this.
Thanks. Take
Oh.
more than double the damage you tried to do to me.
That's ridiculous.
That's so good, actually.
God, fucking
What?
looks great.
What monk are you?
That's mainline 2024 monk.
That's too broken, dude.
It has nothing. It's already
Right?
dead. What?
Yes.
Ah.
That was some
Yeah, that is
Tai
not-
Chi
it's so close.
Aikido using your enemy's strength against him. Like,
Yeah.
bullshit right
Yeah.
there.
That now my next character is a monk. That's it.
Same.
Why fighter when there's
Alright.
monk?
Well, I guess it's your turn. Things keep dying, or you keep attacking them on your turn and then being like, ah, well, my...
Well, now River gets the help action too.
Well,
Yep.
it was a help towards the warg that's now dead.
Yeah,
I'm actually not sure how the help action, like, is that a... I'd have to look at 2024 rule clarifications for help action. Let me check. Help action. Action help. When you take the help action, assist on an ascent roll. Momently distract an enemy within 5 feet of you, giving advantage to the next attack roll by one of your allies against that enemy. Ah, yeah. So you used it against
So
the
it's
warg.
based on this enemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's based on the owl's proximity to an enemy.
I gotcha.
Anyway. So what are you doing, brother?
Yeah, you still have your movement. Well, monks can move across the goddamn map, so.
I mean, they still have their entire thing. That
Mhm.
deflect attack occurred on the warg's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, guys, let's bet 1 to 2 hits.
I'm saying 1 main hit and 3 punches.
I'm saying 2 punches.
Okay.
All right, that hit. Roll for damage.
That's not going wrong. I hit critical by accident.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Hmm.
I can't do
17
it.
damage.
Can't crack out like that.
Does a 14 actually hit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. He has low AC.
Yeah, he's not wearing any armor.
It comes with a -1 dex modifier, I suppose.
I'm just like, I'll get over here.
So 24 damage.
Yeah, he's wearing a loincloth.
Yeah.
Your phone died.
If she keeps hitting him in the nuts, he will die. That's how it works.
Anyway, Kosuke's turn.
All right. Well, Kosuke. No. 40 feet. Okay.
Yep, so you can do
Kosuke
40
pulls
feet
up.
over there.
Yep.
Help.
and then
20 feet back.
20 feet back. And Kosuke's done. Kosuke went up and tried to claw him in the eyes and made him swing at him. And left.
Ogre's turn is going to target River and try to smack her with a great club.
That's funny.
Definitely hit.
Okay, 10 damage, that's negatable.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see it was a 16, so,
I'm not gonna reflect it this time. I'm just gonna
okay.
say no.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think the damage. Hold on, did the damage hit me? I don't know how it hit. Thought
Yes,
I'd used
for
health
10.
earlier. Okay, I was gonna say I thought I had more health than this before.
You did. I don't know
You
what
did.
happened.
It might be
The 10
automatically taken away when you do the roll.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If Fargrim's targeting you while he's attacking, it will automatically take the hit from you. You can just use the Avisa card.
Yeah, you have like half damage and
Oh, that's
whatnot on the damage, I would assume. That you can just click on the half damage, quarter damage, whatever it is.
I'm trying. No. What? Excuse
You
me?
just took more damage somehow.
I sure did. Apply healing. Nope. It just said no.
You
Deflect attack healing roll killing you.
Yes. It's on apply damage. What? Applying the damage heals me. But if I apply the
Yeah.
healing, it damages me.
Interesting.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Just a
Also, I think I
tad.
direct 6 some damage. It's fine. 'Cause I remember taking some damage earlier.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, either way, you like fully negated his hit, so.
Yep.
What a pushover this ogre is.
Right on.
Let's see how far we can push.
10. It is your turn.
I'm probably just gonna see about finishing it. I'm gonna move up to River's side, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with the Dragon's Breath. It's DC 16 deck save. Boom.
That's what I'm at.
For 3d8? No. This didn't auto update. It's 4d8 now. Thank you very much. Oh, he failed his deck though. Yeah. Roll
Failed it.
4d8
There's with that
for
minus.
25 points of lightning damage.
Holy shit.
That was a pretty good roll. 6, 7, and 8.
He's worse for wear. With your flame breath, you're able.
Well, lightning breath. But
Lightning. I'm sorry. With your lightning breath, you're able to melt the flesh around his forearm on his left side, dropping it to the ground, giving him gnarly scars up his belly to his chest, and around that, around his left arm or his forearm, on the ground is a black singe mark, same as on the upper part of what's left of his arm, almost cauterizing it. But there's enough blood that's still spewing on the ground.
All right. Features. Dragon's Breath. I'm going to edit this. At level 5 I gained an extra die, so I'm going to make sure that that actually rolls correctly this time.
Was that your turn?
Yeah, that was my turn. I've already ended it.
Okay. Otoroshi.
Yep.
It's your turn.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm just gonna run over here and drawing my Qilin back. I'm turning it and trying to cleave him in half as I come down with the basic power swing. And does a 12 hit?
12 does hit.
For 11 slashing damage.
Oh.
You wanted a crit fish there, by the way. You could, because that was a saving throw I hit him with. It wasn't an attack roll, so you're still under the effect of that help action from your owl.
Oh. I can't. Alright, I'll just click roll again then. Yeah, I'm not taking that one. I'm not even counting that as a crit one either.
Oh my goodness. River
He's still hanging on.
just barely hanging on. From your mighty cleave, you did one of those like massive.
My fan is embedded in his collarbone.
Oh yeah. His eyeball is cut out and dangling by his collarbone as well. It is a beautiful sight.
You just need to like flick him, like finger flick.
Yeah, pretty much. River, breathe on him. Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on.
How would you like to finish his life?
Let me get to my audio real quick.
River's just gonna dash around his side and basically just like do like a quick stab up into the side, and then while doing that, also climb up higher onto it, and just stab down from the back of its neck, like in a silly way.
That's epic.
I like it.
Eraser?
He falls to your feet, defeated. Yay! So from the last one fall, if you'd like to see if he had anything on him, you may. The other mangy animals are. I mean, I wouldn't touch them.
I mean, I'm not lifting up that loincloth to see what's underneath, but if he's got any sort of pouches or containers on him, I would not be opposed to going through them.
You see a small satchel. Inside the satchel, there's a smoking pipe. There is tobacco. There's a green gem. A mirror with a silver and gold backing. Hmm. And a diagram for a glaive with a 3 ingots bound in a
What?
silver silk cloth with a note attached to it.
You're welcome.
Um, the diagram, oh yeah, I said was a glaive, and
Yep.
the 3 ingots attached by a silver thread
So it's a
with a
silver
note.
silk thread, not a silk cloth, correct?
Correct. So you can see the ore, and it is a very dark, uh, dark but fuck. How would I imagine that? So it's similarly to Damascus on how, or steel on how it has that very fine dark and light contrast with the steel, and it seems to be almost marbled throughout these ingots. And the note
It's all shaggy.
has a wax seal.
What does the seal look like?
It appears to be a anvil with a hammer, and the wax itself is orange.
4 hours due on Saturday.
Orange wax and a symbol of an anvil and hammer.
Correct.
Okay. Um, is it a small note or does it look like it's a full piece of paper?
It's a full piece of paper.
All right.
Are you gonna take a peek?
What I was gonna do is I was gonna wait for the rest period, and I was gonna kind of, you know, as I'm looking through, are you guys kind of doing the same thing, just kind of helping me loot the corpse? Or are you looking around for more? Are you moving forward?
Oh god, no.
Just looking at the interest for you guys.
The dogs are garbage, and I'm not going.
Yes.
I don't really want to be next to this mutilated ogre more than necessary. 10 would be like basically like going ahead at this point.
And
If you
River,
want to
are
like loot
you?
through his pouches, absolutely, and I'll help you carry whatever's like whatever you can. But
Well, I'm just wondering if you guys are around, or if I would need to tell you what I found in the pouch or in the satchel. So I'm just going to be
oh yeah,
taking
no,
everything. But yeah, I
we're
can.
not like leaving past like walking distance or like well, I guess talking distance. I guess.
Okay. Is the smoking pipe and tobacco? Is smoking a rare thing this side of the world, Fargrim? Fargrim?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was still muted.
No worries.
So smoking is a fairly common thing.
So like a pipe and tobacco is very common things. The pipe is nothing of interest. It's a very common
Yeah, it's a
generic
wooden,
pipe.
kind of nicely made wooden pipe. Farmers, merchants, pretty much anybody of any class smokes. Um,
But it's not anything that would be collectible of any sort. Correct?
this one is not, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Then yeah, then I'll take I'll drop the pipe and the tobacco on the ground, and I'll take the satchel with the gem, the mirror, diagram, and the ingots for more in-depth browsing later.
Most excellent.
because I don't want to keep them waiting, and I don't want to be going through these things when we're potentially still dangerous areas.
Yeah. Like the scout ahead only like realistically lasted as far as like where the wargs were starting to sniff River
Yeah.
out. So there's still a lot of the cave to go.
Exactly.
However, you do know that there aren't traps because River found them.
hmm
Hooray for
Yep.
scouting!
I remember River certainly finding the traps.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
gonna say. I think I got them all.
I
Interesting
think
enough,
I detonated them all myself.
As we're walking through the thing, are you saying there was a trap there, there was this over there, and that tried to attack you there?
All right. So where do you guys get to? Do you get to this open area over here? If so, if you like to roll perception checks to hear any muffled noises or any other odd cave noises, you may.
I'm still
Yeah.
kind of following behind
Oh, she's
River.
looking.
I assume that River's going ahead of us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Perception.
Well, I can definitely see the spider now, hanging out in the torchlight.
Oh, that's just its name.
It's just a friend. Don't worry.
Yeah. This is what you see in the darkness, though.
Oh, okay. Wood.
I'm immediately writing a spell as soon as it takes any
Wood.
sort of. As soon as I see those green eyes coming at me, I am unleashing a spell.
Behind her, you do see 3 other people that are bound. I will show them to you as well. That is the youngest, second oldest,
Tabaxi.
and oldest. A dwarf.
Shining up.
And also a green scaled dragonborn. It's your friend. So
What's that
yes,
situation looks like.
this kind young lady is staring at you in the darkness.
Let me approach first. I don't really
Go
like
ahead.
dealing with the spirits, but if they can be talked to, generally they can. Greetings.
She kind of cocks her head sickeningly as you hear bones and cartilage crack in a very, very unlively manner. And you get this sickening feeling that she's over intently listening to you.
Spirit, what are you doing here? Especially with those people.
I am told I can eat if the demands aren't met, whatever that means. As she looks hungrily towards the small child, scales get in
Yeah.
between my teeth. I do not like your scaly kind.
And I don't particularly like dealing with the spirits, but here we are. What
She
do you
cackles
need
as you
to
say
talk to you?
spirits. And her cackles echoes. But what was that?
She, Sorry, I've been distracted now. You just don't try to like. Uh,
No, I
I
fucked that up.
completely lost my train of thought now.
So your first question
Uh,
was,
yes. So I was gonna say, what do you mean demands? Whose demands?
the general's demands.
Of course. Ah, that man cannot be trusted. He would let you rot down here.
She laughs more menacingly, and she says, "I am rot. I've been around for over 100 years, since the first Black Crusades."
Oh, you're just a baby then, in comparison to me. Ah, you shouldn't trust that man. That's all I'm going to say. What will it take for you to release the prisoners? Find you
How
some
about the word of the
better
general?
meal.
I kind of want to interrupt as I walk up. Yeah. Mureng sends his regards.
She kind of focuses her attention on you, and she then begins to contort and kind of like
Have you watched Frank?
re-break her hands and focus them on creating a spell. And
And roll for initiative, I guess.
yep,
Really?
you have,
Even though I'm wearing the Army of Light armor, huh?
I thought you were in a disguise.
she smells she's familiar with most of the people coming in. Actually, can you roll a persuasion check?
This is why I wanted to do that.
I was honestly trying to come up and help you with that, but I was the one wearing the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Persuasion. Do I get any sort of advantage because I'm wearing the armor?
No shit. Sorry, I was talking to my nephew. Just sent me a lot of messages.
Oh, good.
Uh,
Is there any bonus for the Army of Light armor?
I'll give you
Cancel that.
I'll give you advantage on your first question, like your first like information question, for this interaction with her.
So, but this persuasion is normal, correct?
Correct.
24, no, there's 24, 25, 26, there's 27 anime there. So
What the fuck?
Seeing him stumble over his words, and this is why you let me do the talking. Prepare yourself, she's casting something.
Great.
Wait, Kosuke's way back here.
some of them are like mid.
Is there a way that I can have Kosuke come in and try and disrupt
This was
what
a
she's
list
doing?
for somebody else.
I
I don't think
see
familiars
so.
can do that. I don't.
I mean, physically getting in the.
I mean, you know, if she's casting like, you know, a fireball at you, that's an AoE spell.
It is a
If she's
chaos
casting a
bolt.
direction spell that's targeting you.
Well, no. I was thinking to try and get in her face so she could say anything else.
I don't know.
And 18.
I'm gonna take my play away before we begin combat here.
So that's an attack. So I can potentially use shield against it, right?
If it's an attack roll, yeah. Shield prevents anything.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack spell. So I'm going to react with a shield.
All right,
You're
so
muted. No, no longer muted.
you do not take damage.
Okay. I just upgraded
The
my
spell
hit
just
points.
fizzles and dissolves around your shield, protecting you from the harshness.
Is that all you have?
Clarification, why is he rolling an attack before initiative's drawn? Like, attacks do not happen outside of combat, I don't think. At least that's the way I've always had it run.
Right on.
Eh,
Well, I've had
Find a different chart you want.
this happen,
I mean,
but something has to trigger initiative, right?
Well, yeah, you're
I
gonna
mean,
have
yeah,
to
the
maybe
the
find
act of
one
her
that
initially trying to cast that
came
spell,
from.
that's what triggers initiative.
No, they don't
Not
sell
her
the
actually
card back.
casting it, her making hostile actions towards us is what triggers initiative. The moment she's like, okay, I'm raising out my hand to try to cast, alright, initiative is drawn, let's see if we go faster than that or slower than that.
Okay.
Yeah. Any hostile actions generally trigger initiative. You don't do because otherwise you can just run things and then have something really really bad happen right before a combat starts, and the player feels bad because they had no way to prevent that.
All right. I will
Yeah.
run it like that from now on. That actually makes
Yeah.
a lot more sense.
And it makes sense for the player side of things too,
Well,
like to
that's
prevent
what I
them from
mean.
like running too far ahead and getting like, alright, we're gonna do a sneak attack, and alright, cool, you can do your sneak attack, but you don't get like 5 attacks off on the boss,
And I have lost track of Kosuke. Kosuke is lost to the void somewhere down here.
I got him. He will fly.
Fly, Kosuke, fly.
Your spell. One creature, okay.
So I can get everybody in one ass kicking turn, then we'll call it here. I like I said in the last update, my brother opens today and my desk broke in my room when I was trying to set it up in there. So
Wait, your desk broke?
my secondary desk.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was I thought I lost everything
Sucks,
this
man.
morning. So yeah. That I just gave up at that point. So I just brought everything back downstairs. So
Makes sense.
we'll count her first action as casting the spell as her action.
Okay.
And then River,
Nice.
Kosuke, then Tenraiso. We'll do a small summary, then we'll raid out.
Okay.
But you met your first
I'm
yokai this
assuming
session.
next week we'll pick up with what's it called? Teacup rolling himself into initiative and
Yeah,
continue the combat.
absolutely.
Yeah.
As long as he can get out
I
of
just-
these bindings.
Yeah, I just wanted you guys to at least find him and meet your first yokai.
Yeah.
I like it.
She's
So-
spooky.
We're each getting a round? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you each get a turn, and then we'll raid out.
Alright. River, do you have any reason why you wouldn't want to switch with me? Just wanted to ask.
I think you're muted, by the way. Or AFK.
One of the two. I could be really useful going first here.
Yeah. think River's with AFK.
Would you like? Would it be alright if I went to Otoroshi, or would you like
I
me?
mean, yeah.
Okay. I mean, we can always wait a little. Okay. Otoroshi.
Okay, well, I am going to use one of my time spells, and I'm going to cast Time Trap.
Time trap, what's this? This is nonsense.
Sounds like my ass.
So, the yokai needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. I believe the DC is 16. On a failure, it is stunned until the beginning of their next turn. And on a success,
Failed.
so it's a fail. So they're stunned until the end, or until the beginning of their next turn.
Most
Which
excellent.
assumes that, yeah, River and Tenraiso can just go ham on them.
Well, this is a 5-up cube. Okay, so it's a cube surrounding them.
Yes.
Medium or smaller creatures completely engulfed in the ground until the start of their next turn, while the larger becomes restrained. Oh, okay. So stunned is attack rolls at advantage. Okay.
Yep. And then Kosuke is just going to remain by my side. And that's going to be my turn.
Nice. Kosuke. Staying with you, right?
Yep, Kosuke's staying with me.
Alright. Tenraiso.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and... So, fun thing, my glide speed at level 5 went up to 50 feet. So, I can now move.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I can go really fast now. I'm gonna go past on the other side of them. And make an attack at advantage, I guess. We'll do another bite attack. Advantage. Natural 20.
That's
So critical. And then plus another 5 because that is because the movement bonus from armory. I should find a macro I can do to just turn on and off bonuses like that. Anyway, that's gonna be my turn. I think we just go
Oh.
back up to River now.
Yep.
yeah.
Who I'm not sure. I think they just stepped away.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Welcome
The
back.
turn order was kind of locked on that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The yokai is stunned. So
Oh.
have at it.
Yep. So you have advantage to hit them, even before flanking.
Ah. Oh, 12 hits. Does it 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Again.
That does. Oh, hold on.
Maybe. Oh,
Wait a second. Yeah, that 16 does hit. And she's now bloodied. Nice. So as you guys are applying damage to her, where there'd normally be blood is shadow ethereal essence. that seems to dissolve when it hits more of the air. Her stomach and rib cage are showing through her torn open gi. Her hair is standing up and floating like spider legs, like they're positioned like them, as if they're about to dart. So we are going to be wrapping it up here in the boss fight. At least for tonight's session. Next session is going to be so much more fun with a new friend. Another spell. They're going to play a sorcerer. Their character sheet is all set. They are new to Foundry, so let's. I mean, we're already cool about that. So it's just something to keep in mind. And you also found where or at least some of the hostages are within these mines.
That looks like a big room too. Well, thank you for DMing Fargrim.
Yeah.
I hope your early morning tomorrow isn't too bad.
Likewise. Next session, we'll see if we can get it like it was last week. Squeeze in 9:30 to 12. If not 1, like we did last week, that'd be sweet. So I'll let you know about that. And now we know. I'll see if I can update the Foundry to another stable version and not use MIDI QOL. So, the more you know.
Sounds good. Yep, exactly.
Thank you, everyone, for your time. River, enjoy being young. That shit does not last forever.
Yeah. And
Wow, it's like the most depressing way to say happy birthday. Holy shit.
Right? This happy birthday, don't get
Happy
old.
birthday,
It sucks
please
getting
God.
old.
Watching your friends die, is it fun? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, well,
I'll see you all next week.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Have a good night. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Yep. Fun session.
Yeah, decent session.